Hello everybody, and I am back with another video. I didn't really finish much about my experience with Sadlxliita because it was a 20-minute story ramble, and I didn't want to continue it with like an hour explaining it. So, as much as I explained the story, there's more to it, and I just remembered it 2 days later. So I remember Caitlin had made a meme kind of joke of my self-insert persona, and she was making fun of my heritage because my mom is half Arabic, which is Lebanese, and I was basically explaining like my ancestor tree, like that kind of stuff, because on my dad's side I have Viking ancestors, Indian Native American ancestors, this, that, and the third. And on my mom's side, there's Arabic in the family. So I was explaining that, and she was joking about my heritage. And I kind of got upset about it because there was also a Discord call with a group of friends. And, well, it wasn't even a group of friends. It was some guy that she knew, 𝙭something. And, it was all three of us, and she was mentioning it, and she kept joking about it after I told her to stop numerous times, and she would not stop. So I left the call, and then she was like, come back in the call. I was kidding. I'm like, well, I told you more than once to stop, so please stop. And I get back in the call, and she was at that again. And this was last year she did this. And then a couple, not too long ago she has. Caitlin has also, there was numerous times that she kept telling me that she has a pass to say the N-word and all that kind of jazz. And she has also lied in many occasions that she is not a virgin. I mean, she's a virgin, but she is technically not a virgin because of last summer when she was 17 of June this month. Some guy named EJ in Pennsylvania was 24, 25 years old, and he's my height. And he was visiting for this summer, and she will always mention how she marked him, that, he put the tip in her, but she didn't lose her, quote, virginity. If someone puts a tip in you, you lose your virginity. That's plain simple. And all this kind of inappropriate stuff. And then there was one time in the summer, she had this crush on this Tyler dude, and I got uncomfortable because she randomly messaged me saying, oh my God, I feel confident I sucked his dick. And she was in a polyamorous relationship, and she dated like 9 or 10 people. You might see that in the file docs, so that would explain more. And I was uncomfortable. I was like, okay. And she was like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm just uncomfortable that you would tell me that you suck someone else's dick, because that is none of my business, and I didn't need to know about that. And she knew about that, but she kept telling me. Now, she also, when she was 17, she was showing herself in a bra and panties and all that stuff to one of my friend's Ellie cartoons. And that's also in the file docs. And kept telling her, oh, you can use this for drawings, this, that. Like, basically telling Ellie, hey, you can use my pictures even though I'm a minor for practice or something. And like I said, and many others said, we were uncomfortable by that. And Kate has an issue of questioning what's your sexuality. Like, there's nothing wrong asking about your sexuality, but if it's personal to them, it is none of your business. Kate also made art, and, well, no, before I get to that, she made gore art of 𝙠𝙠𝙖𝙠𝙗's personal OC in gore art. Now, what's also fishy is that Caitlin cut her hair short, but the front has long in the front. I don't know if anyone knows that kind of hairstyle, but it's like the front of your hair is long when you put it in the front, but the back of your hair is like a pixie haircut. Well, I recently just remembered, because I follow 𝙠𝙠𝙖𝙠𝙗 on Twitter, that Dolly Tears has the same exact hairstyle on their self-insert persona. So it questions me that Kate is being a copycat, or she's that attached to the person and decided to do the same haircut. Now, I'm not saying you can copyright or own a haircut, but that's just very suspicious to do. Especially that they recently did that haircut, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, I don't like this person, so let me copy their haircut. You know what I mean? But, there is also Google Docs of her harassing and, starting drama with 𝙠𝙤𝙤 as well. Now, the vent art that she's done, most of it was attacked on me. The one with silver eyes, I don't know if anyone remembers when my old Sona was a werewolf demon and I added silver demon eyes to it, and there's a speed paint of it on my channel, and it was vent art. Yeah, she tried saying it was her quote tulpa and tried saying, oh, this is how I've been feeling, this person's been using me, abusing me, this, that, and that was target at me. And I'm going to say this right now, I never abused her because I'm not in the same area as her. I never physically abused her. I never harassed her. I never threatened her. Nor have I ever, did anything verbally to her. But the fact that she had a ref of my persona with silver demon eyes kind of concerns me, that she used my demon eyes in vent art. And there was a couple of vent art that she used saying that, oh, you can't help her, you're worthless. That was against me as well. Now, the other one that I added on my Google Drives, the Google Docs, of the evidence of her and everything, she made vent art, quote unquote, on my friend's server that recently blacklisted and kicked Kate out. On her quote vent art said, he's mine, he's mine. She is verbally being a yandere to her boyfriend, who I'm not going to mention because he does not want to be involved or anything. But yeah, imagine being a psychopathical yandere type girlfriend and actually mentioning that you would in real life murder somebody if they talked to your mans. Now, I'm going to say this. I will never force or trap my friends or my boyfriend when it comes to talking to people. Now, the only time I will be concerned and tell either my friends or my boyfriend to not talk to a specific person is when it's either they start drama with them, or they had recent drama with them and they try to kiss their ass, or someone tries flirting with my boyfriend. That's when I'll be like, all right, don't talk to them. And I'll tell them, don't talk to him. You know what I mean? I would say that. But I wouldn't cage anybody, especially my boyfriend, to not talk to anybody. If my boyfriend wants to talk to his friends, his family, all that jazz, I'm going to let him. Everybody has a right to socialize with other people because that's human life. But I can understand if you're protective if certain things happen. But going that far to kill somebody, there's an issue. And Kate, like I said, has self-diagnosed herself many times. And I also said on my Google Docs, the files and everything, she has mentioned that she has cannibalism habits. Mind you, this girl does not have any tendency of cannibalism. Nor, I forgot the word of it, but I know the definition. But, homicide, yeah, that's the word. She tried saying she was homicide and everything. I have my aunt's daughter's fiance. I remember he told me when he was out of jail or something that, he felt homicide. And I didn't know what that meant. Because I thought, I was like, oh, does it mean suicide? I thought it meant suicide. And he's like, no, the verge of wanting to kill somebody badly. So I was like, oh, so that's what homicide is. And I knew about that 2 years ago. I was confused 2 years ago about what that meant till recently that year. Kate, like I said, she self-diagnosed herself saying she has cannibalism, she's homicide, this, that, and the third. I also have mentioned on my Google Docs that she made false claims about her parents. That is the tea that I will spill. I'm not going to spill too much content about that, but it's a serious topic that needs to be mentioned. Okay, so I remember I was talking to one of my friends, Haley, who is another victim to the situation. Caitlin has told in group chats and in DMs to me personally that she was going around saying that her father abuses her. She claimed that he abuses her when he's high. Now, mind you, when you are high, you are normally very calm. And I would know this because I have family members who smoked weed, and they are either very calm, like calm or chill. They would normally have the munchie, and they would normally sleep because that shit will pass you out. And when she said that, the victims, Haley, was saying that is bullshit. So I asked Haley in DMs and I said, is it true that, her father or whatever is abusive? And the victim has told me, because they know her in real life, said to me, her father does not abuse Caitlyn. So after I found that out, I remember calling Caitlyn out saying, don't go around saying your father has harassed you, abused you on social media, because that will stick with you forever. And mind you, that you saying this, making false claims, is putting your family in danger. It's putting your own parents in danger. Because what if someone were to really call the cops or CPS being like, hey, someone's abusing this girl, and they come to your house and they tell you the same shit, and your parents are going to be like, what are you talking about? We never laid a hand on her. We never abused her. That, you know what I mean? That's going to cause a lot of drama. That's going to cause a lot of situations. So don't do that for attention either, to say that your parents are abusing you. Now, in my Google Doc screenshots, when she said, oh, at least you have parents who care and love you, I also heard another piece of this. Caitlyn's parents have tried their best to give Caitlyn the help that she needs, the medication that she needs, all of that, and Caitlyn has refused. Now, back in November, we were in a call in a group chat, and she started verbally yelling at me and cussing at me and everything. And I went back at her, and my dad was involved. Her parents and my dad were involved, and my sister. Kate lied and made false information saying I was going to go to Alabama and kill her. Mind you, that my sister and I may sound similar, but I was in my room trying to calm down. My sister verbally told Caitlyn, I would find you and I would fucking kill you. Now, my sister was in the wrong for saying that, but this is how it happened. Her parents actually asked Kate, give us your phone, you need to break off social media. And my dad said, yeah, you need to break off of it too. And Caitlyn was like, no, it's my fucking phone, don't touch it. And then she kept making a scene saying, don't touch me, don't hit me. And Caitlyn's mom and dad were like, we're not fucking hitting you, just give us the phone. And Caitlyn was like, get the fuck out of my room. Caitlyn gets stuff handed to her, and her parents do love her, but they just I'm not saying they gave up on helping her. It's just that they've tried and they get pushed away. So they're like, you know what? She's an adult now. She can figure it out. And I can understand that. If you keep pushing your own, it doesn't matter who you push away, whether it's your friends or your family or your partner. If you keep pushing them away when they're trying to help you, knowing that you need it, and you keep pushing them away, you're going to just be known as the boy who cries wolf. Because the more you keep pushing them away, and the more that you keep saying you need help and shit, it's just not going to work.